They grew up together as childhood friends, and now they've written a book together. Derek Benz and J.S. Lewis are the brains behind the Revenge of the Shadow King. There's a cover of the book. It's made for young readers, and it just happens to be based right here in Minnesota. All the action takes place there. And we're happy to have Derek and J.S. with us this morning. Thanks for coming in. There's a little shot of the fellas. First of all, both of you grew up, well, one of you came from Iowa and one of you lived in Waconia.
Waconia, absolutely, that's where I lived. So it's now a metropolitan suburb out there with a Target coming in, I hear, so it's changed a lot.
Exactly, and you're from?
Yeah, I was from Iowa.
And did you live in Minnesota for some period of time?
I would come up. John had family in both Minnesota and Iowa. We'd spend summers going back and forth, hanging out at each other's houses.
And quickly, tell me about what the book is about for kids.
Revenge of the Shadow King is basically Harry Potter almost meets Lake Wobegon. We take those great mythologies from Tolkien and put them right in the heart of the United States for kids out here, and it's action adventure and fast-paced and a page-turner.
Aimed for kids between 8 to 12, I think.
Yeah, 8 to 12, goes up to about 14, and kids of all ages, we like to say, so we've even had an 80-year-old read it and love it too.
And how is it working together? How do you write a book with another person?
Oh, it's the best thing in the world. I mean, we've been best friends since before kindergarten, so it's like anything else with basketball or trading sports cars. You know, or sports cards, you can just hang out with your friend all day long and live in your imagination. I write a little bit, John writes a little bit, we trade it up, and eventually it just gets done.
We're going to get a wide shot here of some of the drawings that we have of the book. Who does the drawings?
We both are artists, so we actually thought we'd originally be comic book artists, but we shifted to the storytelling aspect of comics, and now we came up with this novel, and that's what happened. But we love to keep that art alive. As a matter of fact, our writing style we like to call cinematic, and a lot of that we storyboard out the book in images before we even write about it, which is something we do different than most authors.
That's pretty crazy. Yeah, we've got, we can see we've got the good guys and the bad guys. We can tell some of them just by looking at that. And so then, do you live in the same place in the same city to work together?
We do, as a matter of
writing?
fact. We live in Chandler, Arizona right now. We moved to the sun where our wives are probably, they get a shovel sunshine instead of snow now, but I miss Minnesota. I want to bring her back. But we live on the same block, as a matter of fact. We built houses 2 doors down from each other so we could work together. It's been a great, he's been my best friend since diapers and before our parents knew each other.
Did you ever go on fishing openers?
You know what?
Fisherman?
No, we didn't.
I was fisherman, but kind of more up in Leech Lake area. My grandpa would take us up north every year, but I love it.
You miss Minnesota, you miss the May 13th weather like this when it's like this.
You know I do. It's 105 back home, so I'll take this any day right now.
All right. Well, the book is called The Revenge of the Shadow King. It's available in bookstores right now, and I didn't get a chance to read it, but boy, the drawings look good, and it sounds like a fun thing, and you're working on another one. So
absolutely. Book 2 comes out this Christmas.
All right, fellas, thanks for coming in. You can get more information or order your copy online. We've created a link for you at WCCO.com. Just click on links and numbers. Well, you heard